Hello students, I hope you are doing fantastic and enjoying your studies. Welcome in today's tutorial. Today we are going to talk about one of the very important aspects of studies and that is study break. पढ़ाई करने के टाइम पे आपको कितने समय के बाद ब्रेक लेना चाहिए? What should be the duration of the break? In the break, what exactly you have to do, and very importantly, what exactly you have to not do. ये सभी टॉपिक के ऊपर हम लोग आज डिटेल में बात करेंगे. I asked this question to my students in my different training program. How many among you do study at a stretch for long time of period? आप एक जगह पे बैठ के एक सिटिंग में लंबे समय तक घंटों तक कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो पढ़ाई करते हैं? एंड मेजॉरिटी ऑफ देम दे डू लाइक दिस. मे बी थ्रू द ईयर दे हैव नॉट टेकन द स्टडी वेरी सीरियसली, बट एज द एग्जाम्स आर अप्रोचिंग, दे आर सिटिंग एट वन प्लेस एंड दे आर स्टडीइंग फॉर आवर्स टू आवर्स. बट डू यू नो स्टूडेंट्स व्हाट आर द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ऑफ इट? अगर आप घंटों तक लगातार पढ़ाई करेंगे तो इसके परिणाम आपको पता है क्या है? Yes, you are doing a lot of activity, no doubt about that. But my question is, what about productivity? Activity बहुत हो रही है, लेकिन productivity है क्या? Result आपको मिल रहा है क्या? You should think about it. हाँ, activity is important. You cannot not do the activity. Activity तो करना ही पड़ेगा. But activity का quality को अगर आप improve करेंगे, तो आपका productivity जो है वो बढ़ जाएगा and your study will be more result oriented. Do you know that rocking chair which has wheels, जो व्हील्स रहता है नीचे, देखो वो चेयर में देखो काफी मोशन है, काफी मोमेंटम है, बट देयर इज नो प्रोग्रेस. वो चेयर जो जगह पे है वही जगह पे है, लॉट ऑफ मोशन इज देयर बट देयर इज नो प्रोग्रेस. तो इट इज नॉट ओनली एक्टिविटी, इट इज ऑल अबाउट प्रोडक्टिविटी. तो आज हम लोग बात करेंगे एक्टिविटी का क्वालिटी को कैसे इंप्रूव किया जाए सो दैट वी विल बी मोर प्रोडक्टिव इन आवर स्टडीज. और इसको समझने के लिए एक रिसर्च मैं आपके सामने रखने के लिए जा रहा हूं. रिसर्च का नाम है प्राइमसी एंड रिसेंसी इफेक्ट. इट इज सेड the primacy and recency effect is the observation that information presented or information read at the beginning, that is called primacy, and at the end, that is called recency, of a learning episode tends to be retained better than the information presented in the middle of the study episode. जो इंफॉर्मेशन हम स्टडी एपिसोड के शुरुआत में पढ़ते हैं एट द बिगिनिंग, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्राइमसी. ओके, एंड जो एट द एंड स्टडी एपिसोड के एंड में पढ़ते हैं, जो रिसेंटली पढ़ते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड रिसेंसी. वो इंफॉर्मेशन याद रहने के चांसेस हमेशा ज्यादा रहते हैं, और जो इंफॉर्मेशन वो स्टडी एपिसोड के बीच में, इन द मिडल ऑफ द स्टडी एपिसोड, जो इंफॉर्मेशन को हम लोग पढ़ते हैं, वो इंफॉर्मेशन याद रहने के चांसेस नहीं है. What I mean to say, students, if you are studying for 2 hours and 3 hours at a stretch, okay, then whatever you are studying in the beginning, maybe first 20 minutes, will get easily stored in your brain. And the reason is, इन द बिगिनिंग आपका एनर्जी एकदम हाई रहता है, योर एनर्जी इज हाई. कई सारे बच्चों को मैंने देखा है शुरुआत करते ही मम्मी देख अभी पूरा किताब याद करके दिखाऊंगा, अगर पूरा किताब याद नहीं किया तो मेरा नाम सुनील नहीं है. एकदम जोश में है, एकदम फुल फॉर्म में है इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द स्टडी एपिसोड, राइट? एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट बिगिनिंग का जो इंफॉर्मेशन है फर्स्ट 10 मिनट्स 20 मिनट्स याद रहने के चांसेस मैक्सिमम है. एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द स्टडी एपिसोड जो अभी अभी पढ़ा है, रिसेंटली पढ़ा है, वो भी इंफॉर्मेशन याद होने के चांसेस मैक्सिमम है. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट प्राइमसी एंड रिसेंसी इफेक्ट. एंड दिस इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट स्टडीज. ओके, प्राइमसी एंड रिसेंसी इफेक्ट इज यूज्ड इन एवरी एरिया ऑफ अ लाइफ. मूवीज वाले इसको यूज कर रहे, टीवी सीरियल्स वाले इसको यूज कर रहे, एडवर्टाइजमेंट वाले इसको यूज कर रहे. कई सारे देखो जो टीवी सीरियल्स रहते हैं ना, शुरुआत एकदम धमाकेदार करते हैं, पावरफुल करते हैं, एंड एंड में कुछ तो क्वेश्चंस पूछ के एंड करते हैं. मींस एक क्यूरियोसिटी को रेज करके ही वो हर टीवी का सीरियल का एपिसोड को हमेशा एंड करते हैं. एडवर्टाइजमेंट वाले दे आर यूजिंग प्राइमसी एंड रिसेंसी इफेक्ट. कई सारे मूवीज में देखो द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द मूवी इज वेरी वेरी पावरफुल. शुरुआत कुछ ऐसा करते हैं, अजय देवगन व्हेन ही डज द एंट्री स्टैंडिंग ऑन द टू बाइक, वो व्हाट अ पावरफुल एंट्री. एंड एंड में कुछ ऐसा एंड करेंगे जहां पे क्यूरियोसिटी को रेज करेंगे. एंड वन ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स इज कटप्पा ने बाहुबली को क्यों मारा? This question is asked at the end of the movie, not in the middle of the movie. अगर in the middle of the movie suppose this question is asked, you may forget that question, right? But at the end of the movie, this question is asked, yeah, कटप्पा ने बाहुबली को क्यों मारा? And you walk out of the theater with that question in your mind, and पूरा इंडिया को सोचने के लिए मजबूर किया कि कटप्पा ने बाहुबली को क्यों मारा. And everybody is patiently and desperately waiting for the next movie so that they will get the answer of their question. So everywhere this primacy and recency effect is used. So it is used in studies as well, right? Let us use this wonderful strategy in our studies and let us learn a study break technique. And here I'm going to share with you different graphs जो मैंने आपके लिए खुद के हाथों से बनाए हैं. And with the help of that study graph, let us try to understand what should be the duration of your one study episode. And here is graph number 1. In graph number 1, the vertical line, it indicates probability of remembering. Information को याद रखने के chances कितने कम है और कितने ज्यादा है. That is all about the vertical line. And the horizontal line indicates duration in minutes. आपका जो एक study का episode है उसका duration क्या है? And here let us consider 40 minutes as a study duration. Now, as far as the primacy effect is concerned, okay, फर्स्ट 20 मिनट्स जो है वो इंफॉर्मेशन को याद रखने के चांसेस ज्यादा है. फर्स्ट 20 मिनट्स पढ़ाई के लिए अच्छा समय है. So first 20 minutes, there will be better comprehension and better memorization. So first 20 minutes को हम लोग बोलते हैं prime time 1. So prime time 1 is 20 minutes. And the recency effect says last 10 minutes, okay, 30 से लेके 40 तक is a good time to study. पढ़ाई के लिए अच्छा समय है. And last 10 minutes also, there will be better comprehension and better memorization. So last 10 minutes is called prime time 2. That is 10 minutes. The total prime time is 30 minutes. 30 minutes पढ़ाई के लिए अच्छा समय है. But the problem with this graph number 1 is बीच का जो 10 मिनट्स है, मिडल 10 मिनट्स 20 से लेकर 30 तक, इट इज डाउन टाइम. वो समय पढ़ाई के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. देयर आर वेरी लेस चांसेस इन दैट द इंफॉर्मेशन विल गेट स्टोर्ड. बीच के 10 मिनट्स में आप जो पढ़ेंगे वो इंफॉर्मेशन आपके ब्रेन से डिलीट हो जाएगा या फेड हो जाएगा. एंड दैट इज द रीजन इट इज कॉल्ड डाउन टाइम. एंड एज पर एज ग्राफ नंबर 1 इज कंसर्न, द डाउन टाइम इज 10 मिनट्स. 30 मिनट्स आपका प्रोडक्टिव टाइम है और 10 मिनट्स आपका डाउन टाइम है. एंड दैट इज ऑल अबाउट ग्राफ नंबर 1. So students, here what I would like to recommend you, today onwards, you will not study at a stretch for 2 hours, 3 hours and 4 hours, okay? But students, don't be so happy, okay? No, कई सारे students है ये statement को सुनने के बाद बहुत खुश हो जाते हैं. And they're like, मम्मी मैंने कहा था ना तुझे कि लाइफ में इतना नहीं पढ़ना होता है. It is not like that, okay? पहले पूरा सुन लो, पूरा सुन लो. What I mean to say, students, if you study for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours at a stretch, then there are consequences of it. And let us discuss what are the consequences. And students, here I'm going to share with you graph number 2. In graph number 2, we are going to consider 2 hours, 120 minutes is a study duration. Okay. Now, if you study for 2 hours at a stretch without break, then what will happen, students? As far as the primacy effect is concerned, first 20 minutes will be your prime time 1, where you will be having better comprehension, better understanding and better memorization. वो आपका productive time हो जाएगा. And the last 10 minutes, that is recency effect, will be your prime time 2. So 20 plus 10. So what is the prime time here? The prime time is 30 minutes, right? But do you know the problem with this study method? And the problem is, students, the down time here is 90 minutes. बीच का जो 90 minutes है वहां पे आपका ब्रेन का परफॉर्मेंस लो रहेगा. And there will be very less chances that information will get stored in your brain. So what I mean to say, students, once again, you're putting lots of efforts, activity बहुत कर रहे हैं आप, but बीच के 90 minutes में आपका productivity जो है काफी low रहेगा. And that is the reason I recommend you do not study at a stretch for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours and hours to hours. So let us see, students, what exactly we have to do and what is the right way of learning. And here I would like to recommend you, student, keep your one study episode for 40 minutes maximum. Do not go beyond 40 minutes. Keep it for 30 minutes, 35 minutes, maximum 40 minutes. I would like to recommend you go for 40 minutes as far as your one study episode is concerned. And here I'm going to share with you graph number 3. You must be thinking, so graph number 1 and the graph number 3, they look similar. Oh, there is a difference. There's a difference. And here I'm going to explain you the difference between graph number 1 and graph number 3. What is the difference? Suppose you take your one study episode for 40 minutes maximum, then as far as the primacy effect is concerned, your prime time 1 will be 20 minutes, and as far as the recency effect is concerned, your prime time 2 will be 10 minutes. The total prime time will be 30 minutes. Right, and the downtime will be 10 minutes. But look at the graph. Okay, I have not written downtime, I've written productive downtime. Oh, what is productive downtime? Let me explain. So here students, I would like to recommend you something. जो बीच का जो 20 से लेके 30 मिनट्स का टाइम है, ओके, यहाँ पे आपका ब्रेन का परफॉर्मेंस लो रहेगा एंड इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर होने के चांसेस लेस रहेंगे. तो आई रेकमेंड यू, डू नॉट स्टडी एनीथिंग न्यू as far as those 10 minutes are concerned. What you can do, students, whatever you have studied for first 20 minutes, you can revise those answers or that particular syllabus. After first 20 minutes of reading, just do one thing, close your eyes and try to recall all those keywords from those answers. Just check कर लो अपने मेमोरी को, आप कितना उसको रिकॉल कर सकते हैं, सो दैट वो इंफॉर्मेशन आपके माइंड में और कॉन्क्रीट और स्ट्रांग हो जाएगी. और जो डाउन टाइम हो रहा था उसको हम लोगों ने प्रोडक्टिव डाउन टाइम में कन्वर्ट किया, तो 10 मिनट्स को भी हम लोग अच्छी तरीके से यूज कर पाएंगे. ओके, सो एज पर एज ग्राफ नंबर 3 इज कंसर्न, द टोटल प्राइम टाइम इज 30 मिनट्स एंड प्रोडक्टिव डाउन टाइम इज 10 मिनट्स. तो एंटायर जो 40 मिनट्स का स्टडी एपिसोड है उसको हम लोग अच्छी तरीके से यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं. So like that, student, when your one study episode is over, here you can take a short break for 5 to 7 minutes so that you can relax your brain and come back with a lot of energy and enthusiasm again. Interesting? Yes. Now, what to do in the break and what not to do in the break, that we'll talk about afterwards, because here I'm going to share with you graph number 4. What happens when you take break after 40 minutes and come back again? Let us try to understand with the help of graph number 4. And here is graph number 4, where we have considered duration of study is 120 minutes, that is 2 hours. But after every 40 minutes, you are going to take a short break for 5 to 7 minutes. So let us consider the first study episode, जो 40 minutes का है, where your total prime time is 30 minutes and productive downtime is 10 minutes, right? And then you take a short break for 5 to 7 minutes and you come back again for episode number 2 with lot of energy, lot of enthusiasm, where your prime time, total prime time is 30 minutes and productive downtime is again 10 minutes. Then you take a break, a short break for 5 to 7 minutes. You come back again for episode number 3 and you come back with lot of energy and lot of enthusiasm. And again, as far as episode number 3 is concerned, you have total prime time 30 minutes and productive downtime 10 minutes. So if you combine all these things, then as per as 120 minutes total duration is concerned, your prime time, total prime time is going to be 90 minutes and productive downtime is going to be 30 minutes. And that is the difference, students. That is the difference. Do you remember the graph number 2, where you are studying for 2 hours without break, and as far as that graph is concerned, you had prime time 30 minutes and downtime 90 minutes. But when you take a break, as per as primacy and recency effect is concerned, then the situation is now what? The prime time is 90 minutes and productive downtime is 30 minutes. Means the entire 120 minutes you are utilizing properly. So what I mean to say, students, in a nutshell, break down your total study task in small parts and separate them by breaks. It will result into greater comprehension, memorization, and retention. So students, here let me brief you. Few things to be remembered. And the first one is choose your task. Decide which subject you are going to study. Keep all the study material, all the books available there on the desk so that you don't have to leave the place meanwhile. Okay. So the first one is choose your task. The second, very important, set a timer to 40 minutes. If you're going to study for 40 minutes, please set a timer so that you don't have to check the time frequently. Because if you keep checking the time frequently, that will affect the quality of your learning. So please set a timer to 40 minutes. That is very, very important. And the next one is keep yourself away from all the possible distractions and have 40 minutes of intense focus. And if you really want to learn how to avoid distractions, we have internal distractions and we have external distractions also. If you really want to learn how to avoid the distractions, then please watch those YouTube videos on our channel where I have explained in detail how to avoid internal as well as external videos. Go to our YouTube channel and watch these videos. The link of those videos is given here also in the description. The next one, very important, avoid checking how much time is left on timer. Okay. Now, many of them, they set a timer, but they keep checking how much time is left. No, 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 no. Students, that will affect your quality of learning. Once you set the timer, that's it. After 40 minutes, it will beep. And once you listen to the beeping sound, that means the next thing, it is time to go for a break. When time goes off, when that timer beeps, take 5 to 7 minutes break. And the last and very, very important, students, after 3 study episodes, take a longer break of 20 minutes minimum. I said minimum 20 minutes. You can go for 25, 30 minutes also. But after 3 study episodes, the way I have explained to you, after those 3 study episodes, please take a longer break of minimum 20 minutes. So now, very important, students, in that short break of 5 to 7 minutes, what you can do and what you cannot do so that you'll be having an energizing study break. Let us talk in detail. The first one, get up and leave the study area. Many times we don't leave the study area. What do? We keep the book down and we pick up the mobile phone. And after few minutes, after half an hour, after 1 minute, oh my God, मैंने break तो लिया ही नहीं. So students, please, I recommend you, once your study session is over and you want to take a break, please get up and leave that study area. This is the first thing we have to do if you really want to have an energizing study break. First thing. Second, do something which will relax your brain. Now let us talk what activities you can do to relax your brain. I would like to recommend you few activities. Okay, go and play with your pet animal if you have. If you have fish tank, then go and feed the fish. Or if you have a garden in your balcony, please go and water the plants. Or if you have nothing to do, then go and have a pillow fight with your siblings. Oh my God, do something which will relax your brain. और गो एंड जस्ट टिकल योर पेरेंट्स और ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स, जाके अपने पेरेंट्स को और ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स को गुदगुदी करके आओ. ओके, or you can go and have a fantastic conversation with them, or you can go and share a joke with them and you can make them laugh, or you can ask them to share a joke with you. Or if you are tired, then you can take 5 to 7 minutes power nap in the chair. I said in the chair, okay, not on the bed. Otherwise, your short break will convert into long Kumbh Karna break. Okay, so in the chair, or simply you can put your head on the table and you can have a short nap for 5 to 7 minutes. That will definitely refresh you and you will feel very energetic to continue with your studies. So here, basically, I'm just giving you options, okay? What I mean to say, students, do something which will relax your brain. One of the best ways is listen to music. हाँ, but do not listen to sad songs, okay? दर्द भरे गानों को मत सुनना, okay? Because the whole intention is to stimulate the brain and not to go under depression. Okay? So do not listen to sad songs. So listen to some good music you like the most, or music which motivates you. Research shows that music can stimulate your brain neurons. When you resume your studies after listening to music, you will be able to concentrate better on studies and hence better memorization. So these are the various options and alternatives I have given to you. You can find your own methods also and try different methods at different times. So the option number 2 is do something which will relax your brain. What is option number 3? The third one is do something which will use your brain and it not use your brain in studies. Oh, what does it mean? It means do something apart from studies where your brain will be used so that the neurons will be stimulated. For example, you can solve that Sudoku puzzle, or if you have Rubik's Cube, Rubik's Cube, and if you know how to solve it in the break, in that short break of 5 to 7 minutes, you can attempt solving the Rubik's Cube, which will stimulate your brain cells, your brain neurons, and then you come back to your study session where you'll be having a more concentration and better memorization. So the third one is, students, do something which will use your brain and it not use your brain in studies. So basically these are all options, okay? Either you can relax your brain or you can use your brain. You check which one is more convenient to you and accordingly you can do it. Okay, so here I'm going to give you the fourth option. If you really want to have an energizing study break, very important, the fourth option is have some healthy snacks. So you can go in the kitchen and you can have those boiled eggs if your diet allows you, okay? Or you can have peanuts or you can have bananas. Banana gives an instant energy. So here basically I won't talk much about brain diet and memory diet. For that, you can go to our YouTube channel and there's a special video on, brain and memory diet. And the name of the video is Feed Your Brain the Right Food. You watch that video to understand this particular concept in detail. So the fourth option, guys, I'm going to give you, have some healthy snacks. And the fifth and very important thing, students, do not do this. 2 मिनट के लिए इंस्टाग्राम चेक करता हूँ, 3 मिनट के लिए फेसबुक चेक करता हूँ, 5 मिनट के लिए तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा देखता हूँ. नो नो नो, बिकॉज 2 मिनट्स, 5 मिनट्स और 10 मिनट्स का फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, तारक मेहता नहीं होता है स्टूडेंट्स. इसमें घंटे बीत जाएंगे और बाद में आपका ब्लेम गेम चालू होगा. ओ माय गॉड, आई वांटेड टू स्टडी. ओ माय गॉड, आई वांटेड टू टेक 5 minutes break. It became 1 hour now. It became 2 hours now. Now what to do? How can I complete my homework? How can I complete my assignments? So please avoid social media in this 5 to 7 minutes of short break, okay? I have given you a lot of other options, okay? Please go for that, but no social media in this particular short break of 5 to 7 minutes, please. And the last but not the least, and very important, most important, enjoy your study break. Okay, I told you 5 minutes or 7 minutes का आपका ब्रेक होना चाहिए. But suppose आपका 7 minutes का 8 minute हो जाता है, कभी कभी 9 minutes हो जाता है, then it is okay. Don't feel guilty about that. It is perfectly fine. कोई फ्लाइट तो आपका मिस नहीं हुआ ना, दुबई का या सिंगापुर का. It is perfectly fine. Chill. It's absolutely okay. Listen, you deserve that break. You studied very hard. You studied with intense concentration for 40 minutes. So enjoy your study break and resume your studies and enjoy the next study episode. So that's it for today, students. Please apply this in your studies. This particular wonderful concept called study break technique and the primacy recency effect. Please apply this. Application is the key to success. Implementation is very, very important. So please apply this and you will be enormously benefited in your studies. So see you in the next video with some new and remarkable study tips. I wish you very happy learning.